Hey guys, Jason Reichard, Crazy Blessed Outdoors. So today we are going to replace the light on our bumper. So check it out. I've had this bumper for a while now, and ever since I got the light, this has been an issue. Look at that nice, pretty green, nasty looking thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it. We got a new light that just came in today. I haven't even looked at it yet. I probably better look at it before I start this process. Otherwise, I'll probably be a little bit upset with myself. Anyways, so here it is. Let's, I don't have a knife on me. I do have a razor blade though. Here we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. Hey guys, I absolutely love Quadratec for Jeep parts. They just really seem to be about the best thing going. And everything I get from them is pretty quality stuff. And as you can see, this is no different. I mean, it's a stout light. I think it's going to be a heck of a lot better. We'll see. Like the idea that it's got one plug. So yeah, this ought to be pretty decent. Looks good. And it's the right size. It's a little bit narrower than I would like, but it's 20-inch light bar. That's what that thing takes. So there's the light. And hardware and bracket kit. Brackets. Okay, so there we go. That'll be pretty easy. Getting that heavy thing off is going to be the worst of it. With that winch on there and the actual bumper itself, it's not light by any means. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and pop the hood. And the winch disconnected. Big cable. We got two cables connected to that thing. But anyways, we're gonna get that disconnected, get the winch disconnected, and then pull it off. We're gonna pull it off all as one unit, just because it's simpler. Get out of the way. Oh, they do light bar. Okay. So that's the plan for today. We're gonna get that thing off there and get the new light put in it. Let's go to work. So for the non-Jeep guys, the newer Jeeps have a pretty neat setup. They've got multiple connections for accessories. Plus they've got the accessory switches that come in the Jeep that are all bundled up here. I mean, it's pretty neat. This is for a GoPro on the front, but they make it pretty neat and pretty easy to do these riggings on these Jeeps with as many, looks like my bass boat, just all of the extras that you have in there. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I just want to show you guys that before we start disconnecting everything. So you guys can see, I'm a very zippy tight guy. I just don't like stuff moving around, and even with that, check out what I found. I think that might have been a little bit close to a pulley or a belt or something, because yeah, that thing's just flat ass wore out. Thank goodness it wasn't the power lead, so I'll have to watch where I rerun that. Anyways, just wanted to show you that. That's kind of a interesting ordeal. So, winch is unhooked, so now we'll go to get that bumper off of there. So guys, at this point, we're making our new electrical connection. So we got our wires done. Get some heat shrink on there. And boy, you want to talk about a mess. the bracket was not compatible, which is normal Jeep stuff. Brackets not being compatible. So I'll show you what I did here in just a second. Let me get this heat shrink on here. Okay, so that's that. New wire connection for the new light. And if you take a look, let me get this off of here real quick. So, it came with brackets that you can see there we cut the backs off of, because the brackets that it came with were obviously too wide. Here they are. So they were cast aluminum and they wouldn't fit down in the bracketry. So we cut them off, made our own brackets from the last light we had on there, and just made them work. So anyways, here's the thing, guys. A Jeep is like an erector set, and usually you've got to modify stuff to make it work. Not my proudest moment of how I made this one work, but you know what? It works. So we got her all in there. So now we're ready to reset the bumper. All in all, it's been pretty easy. It's just monotonous getting everything off. And you can see this bracket they have to put this in the forward is a big old piece of bracket here, up here, here, across, and then back here. And it just, there's not much room for where the light goes. And they say that's a 20-inch light, but I know that's a 20-inch hole because I measured it. And you can see the daylight on either side. I'm not sure I'm gonna be happy with it from who I am, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks when we get her back on there. But anyways, we're about ready to set the bumper back on. This is a tricky part by herself because, yeah, I'll probably be wheeling the jack out here in a second to lift that sucker up because it isn't exactly light. All right, guys, bumper's back on. Here's how it looks. Oh, it's off of here. So here's how the new light looks in there. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. It sticks out a little bit further, but your buckles hide that gap that was there, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. Didn't turn out too bad. Still got to run our wires, so now we'll go ahead and get our fish tape, pull our wires back up through, make sure we're not touching anything on that ground anymore, and we'll be almost there. All right, so we're gonna run this fish tape and pull those wires up through. We're gonna find a new route since our last time we had a issue. So just tape them together real quick. There. Now then, fish it down. And there. The wire that we want. Back up there we go. Good to go. Just like that. All right, guys, so we are done. So we took the old nasty light out that was all busted up and didn't work anymore. Pulled that one out, put the new one in, got that all ready to go. And we also went ahead and ran permanent power to our GoPro mount on the windshield, ran that permanent power. So now don't have to change batteries anymore when we go on Jeep runs and do things like that. So to give you a little background on the Jeep, I bought the Jeep in August of 2024, built it in August of 2024, and kind of drove it some. It set more than anything, and now we're gonna start using it. It's time, it's time. So drove it around a lot in the summer. It doesn't have even many miles on it, but we're gonna start using it for what it was meant for and what we built it for. So we're gonna start going on runs. Joined a couple of different Facebook groups and gonna try a run, I think on the 26th, the evening of the 26th with Cruella's group and try that out and just see how it goes. We did Jeep Branson both years, had a lot of fun, but just don't have time to use it. So we're gonna start doing that. So for you guys who don't know, I have also Crazy Blessed Fishing. There's Crazy Blessed Fishing. And we run GoPros on the boat, and that's where I got the idea for doing the permanent power. We got a camera that looks back, camera that looks forward, and that's where we got the idea to do that on the Jeep. So that's the intent. Anyways, guys, for the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming along. Greatly appreciate that. We're going to start doing a lot of outdoor videos. I have my new logo being made up now, so we'll get to the bottom of that probably in the next 4 days. We'll choose a winner for the people who are putting up the time and the effort to get us a logo. So we're going to get that done. We'll get that chose, and we're going to dedicate pretty much this half of the shop to YouTube videos of jeeping, shooting, anything that has to do with outdoors. I do a lot more outdoors than just fishing. And the fact is, that's why we're going to do this channel, is to leave fishing as fishing, but take the outdoors to the next level of everything we do outdoors: hunting, jeeping, side-by-sides, jet ski. I mean, just everything we do, we're going to take it to the next level of doing all that for Crazy Blessed Outdoors. So to the new subscribers, thank you guys very much. I think we have 13 or 14 subscribers right now. It's kind of fun starting over. But we will keep Crazy Blessed Fishing. I'm not going to abandon that. Actually, I'm going to go make a video tomorrow on the water and do a Crazy Blessed Fishing video tomorrow. But this weekend, I plan on doing some more videos of what we did today, or like we did today. I've got some more parts coming in, and what that entails is some under rock lights, under chassis and wheel well rock lights. I haven't even ordered them yet. I'm still doing the research, but as soon as I figure out which ones I want to use, then we'll go ahead and get those in and start doing rock lights. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to get this video up and going and get everybody following along and start doing some outdoor stuff. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a blessed week. We'll talk to you soon.